Sunrisers, and here with me for the next hour is Alison Mitchell.
Evening to you as well, Damien. It should be some great cricket under the lights. It's a very hard surface with plenty of grass on it. We should expect good pace and seam movement today. So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough. Sharma, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looked to settle into his work early on. Head joining him in the middle to kick things off. Singh coming in.
Edged it, no one there. Could be four.
First ball for the batter, coming in. Left the wide delivery alone.
They'll get at least one. Fielder gathers that one up. Knocked them over. Just too much pace.
Keeshan in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Chahar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Super shot, that.
Good return back from the deep.
Beautiful timing off the front. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep will need to chase it.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
couldn't beat the fielder, timed it well though. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely gathered.
Second over, the Sunrisers are now 15 for 1.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get to it.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Singh over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Edge, but it drops safe. That's a solid shot. Shot, should be runs.
Into the third over, the Sunrisers are now on 23 for 1.
Oh, they've gambled here, picked up the length early and gone after the bowler with a lovely slog sweep. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Head over the ball, great shot, racing away. Clever shot, moved across the line, clipped it away, fine leg won't stop that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Right out of the middle.
Into the fourth over, the Sunrisers are now on 31 for 1.
sing too full and punish for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder. Safe pair of hands. Nice shot. Just flicked it off the pads.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Outside edge, doesn't carry. Well bowled though. Missed timing and mid-on takes it comfortably.
Clarkson, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
That was a nick. Missed chance. Could be 4. Clipped neatly away off the pads. Should get 4.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Batting team are now on 40 for 2.
Nice shot by the batter, but finds the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Power and precision in that one. Good take. Probably saved 4 runs there. Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. collected by the infielder.
Well, that was great movement between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get to it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Keishan doesn't offer a shot.
Leading edge, lands just short of the fielder. Beautifully timed shot, should get a few runs.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
For 2.
Nice shot, runs possible. Stoinis picked that up, was a good shot off the spinner too.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Just glanced off the pads, no stopping that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Kishan advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Captain going with spin and taking some pace off the ball. Shot, should be runs. That's too full. Kishan makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Kishan finds the gap with that shot. Nicely played.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? They've hammered that one away. What a shot. One for the crowd to take.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
The Sunrisers are now 75 for 2.
Wadhira has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been coming a little too easily. Shot straight past the bowler. Just stand and admire.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Middled that one all the way for a maximum. No need for an early sider.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. Singh with the catch was never in doubt. Bowler gets the wicket.
Grady, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Infielder onto that one in a flash. On that nicely. Good defence.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 85 for 3.
Changing the attack. They found it tough early, and it's a big challenge with how well these two are scoring. Found the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run. Couldn't beat the field, nicely gathered.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
They'll get at least one. Jansen with a huge appeal, almost pleading with the umpire. Oh, that's close.
Aurora, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Wadhira back into the attack.
Coming on to ball.
Bartlett fields that one. Nicely played shot too. Shreyas with a safe pair of mitts and takes the catch.
Verma, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs.
End of the 12th over. The Sunrisers are now on 87 for 5.
Aria given the ball again and the captain showing faith despite poor figures. Front foot punch down the ground, mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. God, great catch.
Dubai, the lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary road.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Fielder collects that one, no problem. Shot, should be runs. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
End of the over. The batting team are now 90 for 6.
Wadhira, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Super shot, that. Straight to the fielder. Safe pair of hands.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well-timed shot, but found the fielder. Edge, but it dropped safe.
Into the 14th.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
21 for 6.
Aria back into bowl, been bowling well so far. Nice shot. Runs possible. Bartlett does well on the boundary, saving valuable runs. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nicely played. Runs 1. Off the bat and should get some runs. Early on. That could be 4.
Into the 15th over. The Sunrisers are now 96 for 6.
Wadhira coming back into the attack and looking hungry for a wicket too. Impressive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot, at least one on offer. Everyone's gone up. Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. Tries to go past backward square, easy catch.
Patel just about ready to go out in the middle.
Puts the heat on the bowler, drilled away, flying for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Aria coming back on, they've been bowling really well. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Edge, amazing delivery.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And that's caught in the deep. Nice catch.
Payne, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Shreyas, the fielder, to gather the defensive shot.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now 108 for 8.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Fielder with the gather, batter timed it well, but couldn't pierce the field. Off the bat and should get some runs. Precision, past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Front foot punch down the ground, mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Great shot, flicked away in the air, 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Change of bowling, the figure spinner is coming onto ball.
Beautifully timed shot, should get a few runs. Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. Well now, that could be out of the ground, drilled away for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball? Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh wow, that's a biggie. Huge. All the way for 6. It's gone many rows back.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely collected by the fielder.
End of the 19th over.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Shreyas coming back on from the avenue of apprehension they've been in all match. And out. What a catch that was. A real beauty. Batsman can't believe it. Timed it well, and now he's heading back to the dugout.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. And Adkart, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Oh, they've gambled here, picked up the length early and gone after the bowler with a lovely slog sweep. Edged, unplayable.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Whack! Picked the bones out of that one. Deposited into the crowd.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Good work by the fielder. Was a well-timed shot and they managed to get the stop.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
The openers are out on the field and it's a very gettable total. Just need a good start, no silly mistakes, should be a walk in the park.
Grady coming in.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot, away it goes, might be 4, fielder out deep, has to work hard.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
That sounded good, really good. That's a maximum, gone deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Beautifully timed shot, should get a few runs.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
They've hammered that one away. What a shot. One for the crowd to take.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Power and precision in that one. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's a high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Change of bowling. The left armour has come into the attack.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nice shot, just flicked it off the pads. Good take, probably saved 4 runs there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The new man taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. He's got their tail up.
It was a beautiful shot, but the fielder did an exceptional job.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Played and missed.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Aria drills that one away. That's 4 more to the tally.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Aria gets hold of it, dispatches it into the stands.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Klaasen did well, was a well-timed shot and had it covered. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square, teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot. In the air, but finds the gap. A few runs on offer here, and gone. It was all academic once it went into the air. Easy catch for the fielder.
Connolly coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Front foot punch down the ground, mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark. Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Connolly gets off the mark.
Good shot, a beauty. Kumar Reddy showing real skill there. That ball was surely heading for the boundary there.
Four overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a fourth or a fifth change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Gets a good piece of that one. Square drive, holds the pose, all the way for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond?
Great stop. That one was travelling. Great shot. Just waited on the ball and placed it into the gap.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six. No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
And taken. Nice reactions. He held on to it safely.
Stoinis, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
End of a disappointing over. Kishan has to be asking what is going wrong, not what is expected from a key bowler.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Cummins, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Great commitment, brilliant dive in the field.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Couldn't beat the fielder, timed it well though. That is massive, enormous, gigantic. The crowd are loving it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
Ah, that was a nice shot. Beautifully timed, but found the fielder who did well to get their body behind the ball. Whack! Picked the bones out of that one. Deposited into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Beats the outside edge.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Oh, nice shot. Punjab starting to hit their stride after a big over. The Sunrisers in a whole heap of trouble.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Captain going with some pace.
That's going with the medium pacer.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Didn't time that right. Struck on the body. Ouch!
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few runs.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Gets a good piece of that one. Square drive, holds the post, all the way for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Moat coming off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. needs a dot ball.
Klaassen with a safe pair of mitts and takes the catch.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Cummins over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be four. Nice, solid defensive shot. That's two block shots in a row. That'll put a halt to their momentum. End of a disappointing over. Kishan has to be asking what is going wrong, not what is expected from a key bowler.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Sharma holds the catch and the batter has to go.
Singh, left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
And that's hit them. That'll leave a nice bruise.
End of the 10th over.
Just threw the shot too early.
103 for 5.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Mistimed that shot, and it's hit them. Batter shaking it off, though.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Great ball. through the drive and beat the outside edge.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Played and missed. Punjab weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. And out. Has a safe pair of hands, and that was never in doubt.
Wadhira, the new man at the crease, left-hander. He's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a great shot early on. Wide of cover gives him a bit of confidence. May pull up short of the boundary though.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Unicat back on for another spell. Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
And Adkart with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Head with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle and they saved some runs. Great shot, rode the bounce and cuts through point.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. How will he reply? A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nicely played. Wadhira went for it, and that's taken the bowler all the way. Cracking shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Fantastic shot, but the fielder was up to the task. Good stop.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
And taken. Good catch. And that's the end of the batter.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up. He's got their tail up. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Too much room. Got what it deserved. Doobie holds the catch and the batter has to go.
Jansen coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Payne, with a safe pair of hands, never looked like dropping it. Yeah, looks a suspect review by the batter. Can't see this getting overturned. And out. Came off the glove and the fielder is right there to take it. Kishant with a sharp catch. Not sure why they bothered reviewing that one.
Bartlett, the new man in the middle. They want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings.
Lovely sound off the bat, straight to the fielder though. Dug that out well. Shot, should be runs. Collected near the boundary. Looks like that hurt. Just mistimed the pace.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Payne coming back into the attack. Right out of the middle. And that's hit them. Plenty of pace on that one. Going to sting later. They get through for the single. Good running. They'll get at least one. Oh, nice shot. Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more for that shot. Payne has finished off a tidy over. Nothing to show for it, but will be pleased nevertheless.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Power and precision in that one.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Unicat over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Bartlett, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
They need one to win.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four. That's all from the commentary box. Amazing match. Hope to see you soon.